What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and AI has already tried to erase the human race. I mean, Google's AI has gone through some very embarrassing trials and tribulations as it tries to be a market, be representative of the market. Of course, being Google, it has the highest amount of scrutiny. In fact, of all the kind of big AI companies, I don't trust any of them. All of them seem to be the code itself, like the well is poisoned, meaning they have these weird leftist ideologies baked into the AI. So the AI is already skewed. And we've seen numerous examples of this, like the first time Google rolled out their AI and they were, making Vikings black and the Pope a woman and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. That was just baked into this woke ideology stuff. But now they're telling you to put glue on your pizza, and not just that. This is a classic example of, look, I think AI, to be clear, AI will replace a ton of journalist jobs, a ton of writers, a ton of YouTubers, commentators, and to survive it, you must embrace it. That is my true long-term opinion. You must understand how to use AI as a tool, lest you be replaced by it in many such cases. The popularity of, anime waifu, YouTube personalities is basically the first step of removing the human face in the videos. Replace that, intelligence, make it an artificial intelligence. You'll have people tipping live streamers who aren't even real. And that's going to happen in the next 5 years. I'm not trying to be alarmist. I'm saying, if you want to survive the onslaught of AI technology, you must understand it. Well, Google does not understand it. Google promised a better search experience. Now it's telling us to put glue on our pizza. Google's AI overview features is delivering incorrect answers faster than ever. Imagine you've carved out an evening to unwind and decide to make homemade pizza. You assemble your pie, throw it in the oven, and are excited to start eating. But once you start to take a bite of your oily creation, you run into a problem. The cheese falls right off. Frustrated, you turn to Google for a solution. Add some glue. Google answers, quote, mix 1/8 cup of Elmer's glue in with the sauce. Non-toxic glue will work. That's a real search result. So yeah, don't do that. As of writing this, though, that's what Google's new AI overview features tells you to do. The features, while not triggered for every query, scans the web and drums up an AI-generated response. The answer received for pizza glue query seems to appear based on the comment from a Reddit user in a more than decade-old Reddit thread, and they're clearly joking. So it pulled up like a joke post from Reddit and said, hey, this is the answer. This is so wild to me. By the way, Google is going to replace websites with AI. You're going to go to Google, and it used to send you to authoritative websites. Now their AI is just going to scan available public information and provide you the answer without ever having to click through to a website. Google has been slowly erasing organic traffic for a very, very long time. This is, the next step of that. This is what's going to happen to YouTube videos. In particular, I see it from coming for how-to videos, right? How-to videos are some of the most wholesome, some of the most viewed videos on YouTube. Well, they're just going to AI recreate it, right? Here's why. You want to know why they'll do it? Because it'll be easy, it'll be relatively effective, and Google doesn't have to pay creators a share of that revenue, right? Let's say I do a how to replace the wax ring on your toilet video, okay? It gets 1 million views in a year. I make $500 from that. Instead, YouTube just pushes my video out and shows an AI video that they own, and they get to charge the advertiser for ads, but no, they no longer have to pay me. This is 1,000% the future of YouTube. 1,000%. Now, there'll still be, gameplay video, stuff like that. There'll be some stuff that'll be harder to replicate, but How-to videos, if you make how-to videos for a living, start to diversify now. This is just one of many mistakes cropping up in the new Google rolled out broadly this month. It also claims that former U.S. President James Madison graduated from the University of Wisconsin not once, but actually 21 times. That a dog has played in the NBA, NFL, and NHL, and Batman is a cop. Google spokesperson Megan Farnsworth said the mistakes came from generally very uncommon queries and aren't representative of most people's experiences. Yeah, right. The company has taken action against violations of its policies, she said, and are using these, quote, isolated examples to continue to refine the product. You see, I saw someone else mention that this on another post. Yes, the snake is very famous for being a mammal. So basic facts. What mammal is the most? I don't know exactly what they're asking. The snake python is the most bones of any vertebrated animal, with around 600 vertebrae, 1,800 bones. Well, it says what is the mammal? It answers with animal. So it is, that's obviously, it is not a mammal. Look, Google didn't promise it would be perfect and even slaps a generative AI experimental label at the bottom of AI answers, but it's clear these tools aren't ready to accurately provide information at scale. Take Google's I/O's big launch of this feature. For instance, the demo was highly controlled, yet it delivered still questionable answers on how to fix a jammed film camera. It suggested that you open the back door and gently remove the film. Don't do this unless you want to remove. Yeah, open the door on your film camera. The film gets exposed. It's ruined. It's not just Google. Companies like OpenAI, Meta, and Perplexity have all grappled with AI hallucinations and mistakes. However, AI is the first to deploy this technology. Google is first to deploy it on a large scale. An example of its flubs keep rolling in. You see, but for users, companies developing AI are often quick to avoid taking any accountability for their systems with an approach much like a parent with an unruly child. Boys will be boys. These companies claim that they can't predict what AI will spit out, so really it's out of their control. But for users, that's a problem. Last year, Google said that AI was AI was the future of search, which I agree. What's the point if the search deems dumber than before? You see, one thing Google's AI answers is at zero clarity on how the system chooses what to elevate. Should AI answers include material from random Reddit comments? An example, the bullet point about cats licking you to see if you're fit for consumption was a word that was taken from a Reddit post that was clearly a joke. They put cat licking your hands. Cats lick for a variety of reasons. Affection, true. Attention, true. Anxiety, true. Taste. A cat may lick you to taste you and see if you're fit for consumption. No, that's not what cats do. They might lick you to they might lick you to tell you they're hungry, but I suppose they'll probably eat me after I die one day. But it is insane. Google now scrambling to manually remove weird AI answers in search. This is another disaster. Social media buzz was a buzz with examples of AI's overview, saying that they should put glue on pizza and suggesting eating rocks. The messy rollout means Google is racing to manually disable AI overviews for specific searches. Well, that's never going to work. That's never going to work. You're going to play whack-a-mole with AI. You're going to try to predict every single query. Well, that's not really training AI, is it? It's so insane. If you look at this, Google blasted for AI that refuses to say how many Jewish folks lost their lives from the bad guys in WW2. They would willingly unanswer. They would willingly answer questions that were pro-social justice and willingly not answer questions that were anti-social justice movement or woke left movement. What's wild to me is obviously, everyone's always, Holocaust. Okay. Then you see this. CEO of Google said it has no solution for providing wildly incorrect information. There's no solution for that. But it's going to replace search. Golly. Please, people, use some other search engines. You know how Google's new feature called AI Overviews is prone to spitting out wildly incorrect answers in search queries? In one instance, AI Overviews told a user to use glue on pizza. Well, according to the interview to The Verge, Google CEO Sundar Pichai published earlier this week, just before criticism of the output really took off, these AI hallucinations are an inherent feature of AI large language model, which is what drives AI overviews. And this feature is still an unsolved problem. Well, you can't, the problem is trying to make an algorithm for everything. You know, this is one of the weaknesses that AI will always have. Like, humans do not act algorithmically. That's what makes us humans. That's what makes free will an important thing. That's what makes us unique. And if you have AI, it will always have mistakes. That's for sure. But you have, like, meanwhile in Google search, Andrew Johnson has been killing it. I never knew. 13 presidents have attended UW-Madison. Shout out. Earning 59 degrees in total. Wait, what? What? Andrew Johnson earned 14 degrees. I mean, the fact that they said, well, we can't stop our AI from being wildly inaccurate. We can't stop our AI from giving information to people that could actually harm them. Now, you and I hear, glue on pizza, what a goofball. That, you know, I would never do that. Sure, my beautiful, good smelling viewers would never do that, but people will do that. And then, like, you wonder if that opens them up to any litigation. Like, hey, Google told me that I should add glue to my pizza. Google told me that I should eat rocks. Like, this is wild to me. I don't trust AI. I never trust AI, but I must report on AI because eventually it's going to try to take my job. It took my job. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you're around this afternoon, 5:30 Eastern, I'll be live with Stick, Sex, and Hammer over on the Mean Green website. Download the app, follow the quartering there, or Quartercast, which is the YouTube channel where I dual cast for now that show. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.